It's about to get real, well, you know the deal. You won't have to guess how either of them feel. Bringing up the things you don't think to know. Never knowing where the conversation will go. Just a little more than anything goes. It's a Christian and Daniel show.
We have a theme, a real theme.
Hey everybody,
Good evening. I am Christian Ramirez.
and I am Daniel G Garza, and this is
The Christian
Daniel Show,
sophistication, fabulosity.
or the closest you're gonna get to it. How you doing, babe?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
I'm trying to get my page up so that I can see us, but I can't see us.
But we're right there, darling.
Hi everybody, welcome.
We are here.
Happy Thursday. How's everybody doing?
We hope everyone's doing okay. Hope you're safe at home, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I heard from some friends this week. I went walking with a couple friends and have just communicated over text, and people are like, I'm starting to get to the stir crazy zone. Like, it's starting to get crazy. And then our friends who have children, God bless them. They're definitely like, the kids are crazy. They're going crazy. Because there's like, the hard part about this is, it's like, you think it's so cool not to be in school, not to have to go to work. But that means you have to spend all your time together in a house, safe at home.
Yeah.
And there, all the non-essential businesses for the most part are shut down. And Mayor Garcetti's, which is the mayor of LA, even though I live in Culver City, so he's not my mayor. But anyway, he's going to start cracking down on the non-essential businesses that are still staying open and putting everyone at risk. This today, just to put this out there for all the youngins, or so you could tell the youngins, a 24-year-old man. Now, he may not have been perfectly healthy. I don't know his history, but all I can tell you is he's 24 years old and he died. He died from COVID-19.
I don't want to go there.
So I just think it's important to tell people that.
It's just watch out. But you just gave me a good idea that you were talking about parents and teachers.
I don't want to go there.
Parents and children. Hold on. You studied. That is your college background in education.
Yep, elementary education.
Isn't there some kind of tips you could give parents, like on what you do with kids? Why is the washing machine right now?
It was on already. Do you want to go turn it off real quick?
So maybe you can tell some parents some tips right
Just
now.
pull the door open. Sorry, everyone. I had it already running and I forgot to pull the door open. There we go. Peace and quiet at last. Well, it's tough. I will say. It's tough when you're home, and it's, teachers are trying to give their curriculum and the required elements remotely now. I know my neighbor who's a currently employed teacher is doing things over the schools. Schools, I guess, all have their own portals, and the kids go in and check in with their homework and everything. But she says the problem is a lot of kids aren't doing the homework. And it's not surprising because it's the kids who don't do it anyway, or the kids who misbehave all day in school. They're the ones not doing it because they don't have any parental support. So that's where it becomes difficult to give advice, because if you're just an active parent, you want to sit down and go, what do kids do? Like, what do they, it depends on your age group. Like, I'm just going to use the age group I'm familiar with the most, which would be like kindergarten to third grade. The things that they're learning at that grade level, you can look that up on the internet. You could ask your Google Assistant. You could ask Alexa. I think they probably could find an answer for you on what are the basics that children are learning at whatever age your children are at. Children require a lot of media and flashiness.
That's what I was thinking. Like
your lesson
consistency.
Your lesson plan can't be just written out or read a book, or so many kids right now are kinesthetic learners, which means they learn by movement and associating movement and activity. Like for my kids, I had found this educational musical group that did dancing and everything, and they taught like the 4 directions. This is kindergarten, so they taught the 4 directions, the clock. things like that. And they had it to music. So I get the kids up in the middle of late afternoon after lunch, which is when all the kids want to go to sleep. Get them up, moving, dancing to it. And I got to dance too, so it woke me up. And basically I got to be kind of a dork, but it's great because it entertained the kids. It woke them up and they were learning, but because they were moving, they didn't realize they were learning. So they were just having fun and they didn't realize information's going in.
But isn't that, I mean, that's kind of
what you can do that at home.
That's what I was trying to get to, like, to wake them up at the same time or to make sure that they do some kind of activity at the same time so that they have a consistency. Isn't that important?
Yeah, a schedule is good. I mean, that's why school starts at the same time. Well, they've kind of changed it recently, but school does start at basically the same time every day, and it gets out at the same time every day. Lunches are at the same time for the different groups in the school, and recesses are at the same time for different groups in the school. Schools are divided into groups. They don't just have all the kids go to recess at once, unless it's a tiny little school. But most schools in LA are really big, and they can't do that.
Because I'm trying to wake up at the same time every day.
Yeah, well, I do. My body's just in the habit of waking up at about 7:30, 8 a.m. And in the middle of the night, I wake up, and then I just have to go up to the couch and go to sleep on the couch. Not because of Daniel, or anything like that. It's just my body needs to be sitting up. I need that change of environment. And it allows me to relax again and do it. I don't know why. But if I go to bed late, then I get to sleep in my bed the whole day. So I can't go to bed early. Daniel goes to bed like at midnight every day.
My thing, unless it's like Friday or Saturday night, I'm in bed by midnight. Like, even if I don't go to bed immediately, because I usually watch a lot of YouTube videos before I go to sleep.
Yeah.
Or Golden Girls. If it's during the week, I like to watch Golden Girls. But I go to sleep at midnight, and I'm usually out of bed by 8. And I try to take a shower in the morning so that I kind of get motivated. I have to take a shower. Even if I shower the night before, I have to take a shower.
Yeah, and I tend to go to bed around later. Like, for me, the later the better. Because I get literally about 6 hours. My body wakes me up at 6 hours. And then I start to get sore if I try to hang out in bed too long. I get tossy and turny and sore. So
I sometimes wonder, how are we even like a couple? How have we lasted 8 years when our schedules and our ways are so different?
I can't explain it. Well, you know what happens is, love is blind. It's like I love Daniel, and yes, there's so many things that we both do that drive each other nuts.
What?
Oh, please. Like, every night, I can't resist it. I have to go in and try and cuddle with him.
Oh, my God.
When he goes to bed. And it's for a good half hour, and it drives him nuts. And yet, you know what? He's here. He puts up with it. It's kind of fun. He does giggle a few times because he realizes it's just my insanity.
Well, it's either laugh or yell.
Or go home. and never talk to Christian again.
It's just that I think we talked about this in another episode.
And we don't play the game of saying it's you go home to your home and I have my home. Yeah. We both are just like, home is home, and it could be Laguna Beach or it could mean Culver City. But that's another thing. That's another good thing that we've kind of grew out of, is like, we're just like, wherever we're at, it's home.
Yeah, but I think we talked about this in another episode. I am not a cuddler. I don't like cuddling.
And I'm a total cuddle bud. I'm a hugger bud. I'm a cuddle bud.
I'm a cat.
Yeah. No, some cats really dig being cuddled.
No, but cats are more independent than dogs.
And they're like, cuddle me when I want it.
You're more a dog. You like to nuzzle.
He doesn't get it. Like, nuzzling is a universal animal sign of affection and comfort.
And by the nuzzling, I mean that. Like, he does this.
It's not like I'm blowing my nose
thing.
on his thing. I just rub my nose. It's like when your dog nuzzles you. Or when your baby nuzzles you, because babies do
Babies don't nuzzle.
Yes,
I've never in my life.
I nuzzled my mother's breasts. Because that was the most comfortable place on this earth. I have
never in my life.
And I didn't mean that in any weird way. I just meant that was the most comfortable location on planet Earth until my mom passed. And I really miss having that place to put my head and nuzzle.
I've never, until him, I never understood.
Well, that's because he never nuzzled anything. He doesn't even understand the concept of that level.
I've never been a cuddler. I mean, with my mom, but okay. But talking about,
I have a hard time seeing.
But I was a baby and I was little, and
from a pretty young age, you were left to.
Well, but I will say that my mom had a scent. My mom drank black coffee coffee with milk, and she smoked Pall Mall Reds forever. And she always had this scent of cigarettes and cold coffee.
And he drinks cold coffee.
Yeah, and I don't like iced coffee.
No, but like coffee that sat out for like hours by the microwave, he'll pick it up. I don't know. I'll just put it in the microwave here.
Yeah. I don't like iced coffee. I think iced coffee is the juice of the devil.
It is
not
so
good.
nasty.
But I will drink cold coffee that's been there for a while. It's okay.
To me, it's like collecting dust. It's like you might as well just kick some dirt from the garden out back.
But sometimes I used to really drink coffee. I don't do it much anymore. Drink coffee at midnight.
No, you really don't that much.
I used to drink coffee at midnight
religiously,
and then just go to bed. And then I would save the leftover in the microwave because that way in the morning I wake up and just put like 30 seconds or a minute and drink it. But I don't do that anymore.
Whoa, and then it's like black tar by then. It leaves stains.
No, it's
so
delicious.
Gross. Oh,
cold coffee, good. Iced coffee,
iced,
not
a
good.
large iced mocha.
No.
That's my call in the morning.
Banned.
Mm-hmm.
That should be banned. But we both do agree.
I can't wait to order one again.
We both do agree on banana splits at night. We do like banana
splits.
We
like our non-dairy, GMO-free banana split with vegan rated ice cream.
Lately, it's almond ice cream.
Which is vegan.
Almond, yeah. So almond ice cream, and
it's 3 different flavors. One's pecan pralines, which is amazing, amazeballs, and then another one is salted caramel.
Salted caramel.
And then the third one is
chocolate
something. Oh my god.
And then over a banana.
We chop up a banana.
And then chocolate sauce, and that's our dessert.
We used to have a chocolate sauce that got hard on top of the ice cream. It would get hard, but we unfortunately, it wasn't available.
I got the wrong one.
But we also got a caramel one this time too. So we could do caramel and chocolate.
And then for those of you Latinos.
And then we added strawberries.
For those of you Latinos out there, last night I did panque bimbo in the toaster oven. So you put it in a toaster oven for a little while just to get it a little bit crunchy, and then put the ice cream on top, and then hot sauce.
Oh my god!
Better than sex.
It was so good.
Better than sex.
It was so good, and the panque was delicious. It's just panque.
It's just panque with nuts
on top.
It's panque. Yeah, it's panque with
nuts. Pralines,
but it's Mexican pound cake.
But it's Mexican.
It's made by,
because you say panque and it has nuts.
Made by Mexican virgins out of Mexico. Delivered specially to our house.
They come in a white chiffon dress.
And the ice cream is made by angels and just for us. But that's those things we agree, and because we are very different in foods too.
Oh my Lord! And since my stomach thing really different, like we're not even hungry at the same times anymore, hardly.
We don't.
I try, but I can't control it. My body, it's not something I control anymore. I can't say I'm hungry. Now, before a program and before my recovery from eating compulsive overeating, I can think myself hungry any time of day. But my stomach condition, my gastrointestinal mitoplasia does not let me get picky or choosy about what I eat and when I eat.
Which right now, when we need to be home, it's kind of convenient to not eat all day because otherwise,
oh my God,
we could gain all that weight. I just lost a bunch of weight.
Our food would be gone.
I lost a lot of weight right before all this started. I lost about 15 pounds.
I'm sure it was something like that.
He gets mad.
Nice.
He gets mad.
I just thought about it, and the weight just fell off me. And I'm like, I thought about it. I did Zumba. I worked out. I go for walks, and my ass gained 5 pounds.
But I quit sodas a lot.
I didn't gain 5 pounds. I'm just making it.
I'm having a soda. Actually, this is a soda, but I quit sodas a lot, and that.
This is actually water.
But I'm sure a lot of you out there know, like, Cokes are. I know Cokes are bad. Cokes are bad, but
Diet Coke's actually worse for you than the regular Coke.
But Cokes bloat me. They get me all bloated, and I gain a lot of weight. So just
I don't
cutting.
know if you gain so much. Yeah, you do actually.
I do. Just cutting Cokes out for a week, I can lose a good 5 pounds in a week. And not really cutting down on my food intake.
Again, I just stopped drinking Coke and weight just fell off of me.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
Because I have a fast metabolism and a body that just likes
I'm petite. So
my body loves losing weight. It's so much fun.
My body loves me. Does it love you?
Put it up against me and let's find out.
Ooh. But other than that, we are handling our stay home.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
I've really been home only since Monday. I was working up until Sunday.
We're not stir crazy.
But I have a lot of catching up to do on computer stuff. And you played your video games?
I do. My video games take all of the stress that I have in my background in real life away. Like it distracts my brain enough that I don't end up just being tense all day and thinking. My brain, I'm a thinker. I'm a logical person, so my brain overworks. I overanalyze everything.
If you have a partner that likes to go to the edge on their thinking, you know what I'm talking about. So it's like it's like first thing in the morning, I'm waking up. I'm like, "Good morning, birds. Good morning, sun. Good morning, Christian." And Christian's like, "Oh my God, this hasn't happened yet." And I'm like, "It's only 8 o'clock in the morning. Can I have my coffee before?" I usually don't freak out till about 10 o'clock in the morning.
I wake up and I'm like,
it's the first thing. So if you have a partner like that, you know what I'm talking about. It's like I think that you've thought about it all night.
It's actually sometimes I think it's what wakes me up.
Yeah. And then your body reacts.
Yeah, and then my body unfortunately, my stomach condition is not amenable to stress. So if I get stressed out over something, I usually end up getting sick too. And it's like the trigger that starts the aching and luckily I have a med for it so the aching can go away, and the nausea, but it's like the med is an 8-hour med. So, about midpoint, if I'm stressing out still, all the symptoms come back because the med's just not strong enough at that point.
And I'm pretty good at compartmentalizing.
Compartmentalizing.
Thank you, that's the word.
He's good at putting all his stuff in a little box and puts it on a shelf in his little bookstore in his head and just can leave it there and not think about it. I never learned that tactic. I don't know if that's maybe an only child affect because we don't really ever have to hide anything or worry about looking vulnerable at home because the sibling's going to beat us up or take something from us. I don't know, but I could say I never learned that survival tactic. I don't compartmentalize my emotions.
I was very independent.
Well, yeah.
When I was a kid, my parents worked all day and they came home and took a nap before dinner, and then after dinner, hey, how you doing, sweetie? And so I learned to put my problems aside until it was a better time, and sometimes better time never came around, so I had to deal with them on my own, which was kind of hard. And then either I lived with one sister or the other sister, and there was always kids around, so my problems always were second. So you just kind of learn to do that, and I can do that quite easily.
Yeah.
But then I get to help you. I worry more about your stuff sometimes.
he does actually. Stuff. It's very sweet. Daniel also, when it comes to expressions of love, I'm big on just saying, I love you. I love you. I love you. And I don't say it like, I love you.
Oh my God.
And I love you too. Oh my God. I love my water. And I love you. No. Oh dear God, I hate it when people do that. This coffee's so good. I love it.
Love it.
And I love you, honey.
I love you too.
And I'm like, oh, you love your honey as much as a freaking coffee. Wow, the depths of your love.
No, I don't say it.
So I don't say it easily, and I don't say it to a lot of people. My parents heard it. I say it once when I see my friend Vanessa. I say it once when I see my friend Dave and his family, and that's about it. Those are the only people, and my mom's side of the family, I'll say it too. The other side, I don't.
But I'll show you I love you.
So I'm I love you. That's how I let you know I love you, because I believe communication, oral communication. Evolved human brains would frontal lobes.
There's only one kind of oral communication I understand.
Oh, dear Lord. Sewer train taking off now. And Daniel he's one of those people who I think is amazing because I really do like this. He shows his love. Like, he cooks dinner. He makes dinner. He goes grocery shopping. He does the things that, like, currently I just aren't really high on my list because they just torture me. And he does them. He fills in the blanks. And that's how he shows his love. And that is the most amazing thing. I show my love probably in that way, but I never acknowledge it quite like that. Like, I know when he does all these little things. That's him saying, I love you back. And, you know, he still says, I love you to me when I say that.
Yeah. And my friends know that too. If you catch me in just the right vulnerable mood, I will say, I love you. And if I say I love you, then you better hold on to that. But I will show you. If I can show up for you, if I can do things for you, I will do that and just walk away.
Julieta.
Oh, you were...
Wasn't the mariachi guy?
Oh, Julieta. You met her. We went to dinner with her and her husband. She was for Jensen.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I haven't posted the video. Julieta was watching the episode we were talking about, Hentified, and the audition, the role that I auditioned for, the character's name was Francisco.
Our shows. I don't, Francisco.
I forgot the name of the character now, but it's the dad to the little boy, to Danny. I auditioned for the character. I will edit the video later and post the audition video because I had to submit a video for it. So I'll do that. So little trivia there for when I become famous.
It's time for our segue. I like this.
I like this. I like us. This is nice.
This is nice. Okay, time for what we've been watching.
Our picks of the week.
What we've been doing.
Our picks of the week. You want to go first this time?
Oh, okay. Restaurants on the Edge.
Ugh.
Oh my God. I love this show. Now, we just watched this latest episode, which was in Canada. It was kind of funny that the whole crew's American, so they sound like Americans. Herbs. And this one guy, the cook guy, was like running around with these, very Canadian people, you know. Get out the house.
Why did you pick that one?
And it's just funny because he suddenly started having an accent. He said, instead of herbs, he was saying herbs.
But why do you like this particular show?
This show's great because they go to restaurants in like all over the world. It's not just America or the North America. They just did one in Hong Kong. The first one was in
oh shoot.
The first one was in the Hong Kong. And then the soccer guy in the island of
no, not Italy.
Malta.
Greek. It was Greek. Malta. Yeah, Malta.
It was the island of Malta. And this show, they go to these restaurants that are actually in really great locations for tourists, but they're not succeeding. It's kind of like Restaurant Impossible, but it's all over the world, and it's a team of 3. There's a designer, a chef, and a restaurateur who knows the business side of it, which is what most of these restaurants, that seems to be the biggest one. The restaurants are hideous. Ugh. And then, and so the designer lady comes in and saves the day. The cook guy, their menus are usually not something that works. Like one guy, the guy in Malta was importing all of his fresh shellfish and seafood from other countries, which is like 500 times the cost when he lives in a fishing village. Yeah. And he can buy it all locally, the same exact thing locally. And it would be, and it would be like not even less than a third the cost. So.
And I particularly like the show because although it is like most makeover shows for restaurants, the editing and the filmography of it was just so beautiful. It just looks beautiful to watch. So,
it is, and the locations are neat. It's just nice, and they don't do the phony. They don't always have an opening party, and they don't always have. And I like that. Sometimes it's just we did our job, we're out of here.
Yeah.
You know, good luck. And they don't do the
and they're nice about it.
6 months ago, a year down the line, this is where they're at. I like that they don't do that because it's just like, you know what? You'll find out. Go to the country and find out if they're successful.
And my pick for this week is On My Block, which is in its 3rd season. So if you have not watched season 1 and 2. You need to go watch it.
You have to.
It's a story about a coming of age teens in
the hood.
In the hood here in LA.
It's actually supposed to be South Central, but they're calling it free.
It has
free
it's a made up city.
It's some made up name for
South
Central.
But it's season 3, and it kind of shows you really do have to go to season 1 so you can watch the progression of the characters.
It's a serial show, so you can't not see the previous.
Michael Moran brought it up in a past episode of the Christian and Daniel show to let us know that it was out, so we need to watch it. And here's another little bit of trivia. I also auditioned for on my blog episode 3, season 3. So
Free Ridge.
Thank you, Free Ridge. So I auditioned for one of the characters in season 3. I will later post what character that was. I will let you go watch it first. It's not a main character. It's just a guest spot.
Yeah.
But I auditioned for that show too. I've auditioned for a lot of shows. I haven't made it yet. So if anybody's watching this and can cast me in something as soon as we're done with all this Corona thing, I'm available. Call my agent.
And is there any?
And my favorite character on that show is Jasmine.
Jasmine. I dig Jasmine.
She rocks.
Because I just love that she loves herself.
Other than that, we want to find out what you guys are doing to keep yourselves entertained while we're going through this quarantine.
And if you have kids, what are you doing to manage your children and everything too?
My kids' activity, yes. I love it too. I want to get cast now.
And just kind of,
any recipes you might have?
What's up? What you doing? It's different when you can't go to the store just whenever you want. I think I'm going to do this tonight, so let's just go get this. It's like the stores are such torture to go to. It's like you really have to think like, I think we're okay with what we got here. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Like right now, I'm really craving a hamburger because we have to order it, and I'm craving like taco truck tacos. I'm really craving taco truck tacos. Really.
What's the emoji?
Crazy. Oh, and we have our theme song. We want to thank Kai Kalama.
Oh my God! Yes.
Before we go, we want to thank Kai Kalama for our theme song.
Our theme song's amazing.
So while you guys are, I'm gonna play it right now again. It's gonna be playing on the YouTube video.
Yeah, it'll actually be edited in at the beginning, so you'll hear it clearly.
It's only 22 seconds long, but it's so awesome. So ready, guys?
It is. Is the volume up?
Oh, hold on. No, the volume was off. On the YouTube video. Yeah, shoot. It's only 20 seconds. We're getting the echo. Hold on a second, guys. Technical difficulties. And we want to thank, we want to thank Kai Kalama.
Thank you, Kai.
For doing that for us. Thank you so much.
We have a theme.
We have a theme song. And so if you go over to YouTube, check out YouTube, Daniel G Garza on YouTube. You can find it there. Marcy, our niece Marcy.
You have to watch the recording, Marcy.
And
I hope, and give our love to Alexa.
Michael Moran, for those of you that are not following the chat, to help your immune system, raw honey, red onion, and garlic. Do you just
not mixed together,
like in a tea or what? Let us know. Thank you for the theme song. Yes, we like it.
It's okay.
So we have our theme song, but if you want to catch previous episodes of the Christian and Daniel Show, you can go to YouTube, Daniel G Garza, and you can find it there. How is Alexa doing?
Be sure to give our love to Alexa.
Our great niece.
Wow. Like hardcore. Not just like oops, I tripped. It was like hardcore.
Send her good vibes. But go to YouTube. Check out our previous episodes of the Christian and Daniel Show. You can check out auditions. You can check out some of my comedy on there. If you need something to watch and make fun of, go check it out.
And Marcy, you have to go and watch this recorded video. And you too, Martha. Hi. Which I need to call you. But anyway, You need to have to go watch this recorded video because I want you to hear the theme song. It's so awesome.
Yes.
We have a theme song.
We have a theme song.
Our show has a theme song.
And this is episode 7, so we're really happy that you guys are following along and watching.
Thank you.
Nancy just signed in too.
Hi, Nancy.
My sister Nancy.
Oh, no.
Hi.
We gotta we should send a reminder to them. It's like 9 o'clock for them.
7 o'clock. I know it's late for them in Texas.
9 p.m.
Texas.
Almost every Wednesday is when we do. That's Texas time.
Yes. So
for our family out there.
This has been the Christian and Daniel show. Thank you so much,
Christian
and Daniel.
I like this.
I like this.
This is nice.
I like us.
I love you too.
Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. Be safe. Bye.
It's about to get real, well, you know the deal. You won't have to guess how either of them feel. Bringing up the things you don't think to know. Never knowing where the conversation will go. Just a little more than anything goes. It's a Christian and Daniel show.